Imagine you are a pharmaceutical analyst. You test a batch of aspirin tablets for their strength. The specification set by the pharmacopoeia is 95 to 105% of the labeled claim. You get a concerning result. One test is 93%, falling outside the acceptance criteria. This is an out-of-specification or OOS result. An OOS result deviates from predefined specifications. These specifications ensure quality, safety, and efficacy of the drug product. An OOS result triggers a systematic investigation. Your first instinct might be to retest immediately. However, simply retesting without investigation is unacceptable. Pharmaceutical regulations, like US FDA 21 CFR 211.192, mandate a thorough investigation. Standard operating procedures, or SOPs, outline the steps for OOS investigations. These investigations determine the root cause of the OOS. This ensures that the released product meets the required quality standards. The first step is a preliminary laboratory investigation. This involves checking for obvious errors in the testing procedure. The analyst reviews the instrument calibration, reagent preparation, and calculations. For example, the analyst might find that the instrument used to measure the aspirin tablet strength was not calibrated correctly. This would explain the OOS result. Correcting the calibration and retesting would likely resolve the issue. If the preliminary investigation doesn't find a lab error, a full-scale investigation is initiated. This involves a cross-functional team from different departments like quality control, quality assurance, and production. The team reviews batch records, manufacturing process parameters, raw material testing records, and environmental monitoring data. For example, they might find that the temperature of the tablet compression machine was not within the specified range during the production of the batch, potentially affecting tablet hardness, and thus the assay result. So, based on the investigations, a conclusion is drawn. The out-of-specification result could be due to a laboratory error, a true product failure, or sometimes the outcome might just be inconclusive. If it turns out to be a lab error, retesting is permissible, but only after corrective action has been taken. On the other hand, if the product itself is the problem, the batch might need to be rejected. In cases where results are inconclusive, additional testing or even consultation with regulatory authorities might be necessary. It's important to remember that each step and decision in this process is documented thoroughly. It's crucial to emphasize that repeated testing just to achieve a passing result is simply unacceptable. This practice is known as testing into compliance, and it's considered a severe violation of data integrity principles. Pharmaceutical regulations demand, both ethical and scientific rigor. Manipulating data in any way really undermines the entire system that's built to ensure patient safety and product quality. Every step of the OOS investigation must be documented. This includes the initial OOS result, the preliminary investigation findings, the full-scale investigation details, the conclusion reached, and any corrective and preventive actions taken. This documentation honestly serves as evidence of the company's commitment to quality and regulatory compliance. It also helps in identifying recurring problems and, improving processes. If the investigation identifies a root cause, corrective and preventive actions, CAPA, are implemented. Corrective actions address the immediate problem, while preventive actions prevent recurrence. For example, if the temperature control of the tablet compression machine was the root cause, a corrective action could be recalibrating the temperature sensor. A preventive action could be implementing a system that automatically monitors and adjusts the machine's temperature. Several regulatory guidelines govern OOS investigations, including US FDA 2006 guidance, WHO Technical Report Series 986 Annex 4 and EU GMP Chapter 6. These guidelines, they really ensure global harmonization of standards. Compliance with these regulations is critical for marketing authorization and maintaining a positive reputation within the industry. Failure to comply can result in regulatory actions, including product recalls and import bans. Handling an OOS result is not about simply getting a passing result. It's about a scientific investigation, meticulous documentation, and unwavering adherence to regulations. It really underscores the commitment of the pharmaceutical industry to deliver safe, effective, and high-quality medicines to patients worldwide.